Okay, let's make a little tiny two-part video series on, let's call it cutting through the shit. Let's get to the nitty-gritty, right? Let's be honest here. I've got more photography gear than any human being should be allowed to have, and own way more lenses than anybody should have. No, I'm not boasting. The point is, look it. I'm not about spending too much money on gear. I'm about saving money. And I know I'm always reviewing lenses because people want to know the review on a lens. And, where does it stack up? Well, forget about that crap, okay? Let's get honest here. And the honest fact is, it's called photography for a reason. Fotografia means writing with light. Um, and here's the fact. You can bring a 50 megapixel Canon 5D or a Nikon D810, which I got a couple of them, by the way. And the best lens that money can buy, whatever it is, let's say it's a 105 millimeter f2 DC Nikkor. I own that lens too. And I'll bring this old 12 megapixel Nikon D3. All you can bring is the best camera money can buy, even a medium format. Okay, you bring a $30,000 medium format camera and an awesome lens to go with it, or Nikon D810 and one lens. Okay, best camera, best lens, and you bring the model. I'm not talking about anybody in particular here. And the fact is that I'll blast your balls off every time if I'm allowed to bring an old camera or even let's say like a D90. It's like, damn, that's pretty old. That's kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel there, And a not so good lens, I mean, like some sort of radical ultra zoom. Doesn't have very good depth of field. Um, let's just say, let's make it a manual focus. I do need depth of field control for portraiture, so let's say a manual focus old 50 millimeter f1.8. Okay, so I'll bring a D90 and that manual focus lens, and I have to have a pair of wireless triggers and a couple old speed lights. Okay, so I'll bring the D3, pair of speed lights, pair of wireless triggers, and a junky lens like some well, a 50 millimeter. And you bring your best camera and your best lens. You can have no lighting, okay? If you both got relatively equal skills in composition, just blast the balls off of you every time. The point being is that instead of dropping so much money into endless cameras, what's the latest spec? I mean, you can sit there, and I know I do a lot of stuff on micro contrast and like nitpicking stuff apart, but people are always reading specs. It's like, well, it's 2 frames per second faster than the last model. Well, that's great. You can do a lot more with one of these and an old camera than you can with the latest and greatest. I guess I could have made this video a little bit shorter. I guess I kind of put it in, could have made it a little simpler, right? Sometimes I'm verbose. So, this and this, and a pair of wireless triggers, and some old manual focus lens, some 50 millimeter f1.8, 35 millimeter f1.8, 85 millimeter f2, old manual focus 85 millimeter f2. You do more with that and that than you can with Canon 5D and that awesome lens. All you can bring is the best lens and the best camera. I'll bring an old 30 lens, an old 30 camera, but I'll bring also a couple speed lights and a pair of wireless triggers. I'll run circles around you. You use the model for half an hour or an hour, and I'll use the model for an hour. And let's see who will crank out better shots. Okay? I'm not referring to anybody in specific here. The point is that's important. Important skills, obviously, are your compositional skills, but also you got to have the lighting. Mother Nature is a bitch, and if you want to like hunt and peck like a treasure hunter for the perfect lighting, and you like call the model up, it's like, yeah, there's the perfect lighting, get over here like within 10 minutes. Well, screw that. That's not very practical, is it? You got to make the lighting. If you're going to base any sort of photography business upon, like, well, if she'd get here, you know, we'll be able to catch sunrise or sunset. You know, you're screwed. People are always late. They're always late. They never show up on time. And then, like, man, like down in Florida, literally down in Florida, my other house in Fort Myers, when the sun's setting and there's this magical light, it's magical for like about 15 minutes. So you got 15 minutes to go, wah, and then it's over with. You got a 50. Screw that. Screw that. Okay, this is a photography made simple. I think in 5 minutes. I guess that's how long this video is. Maybe I talk too long, but now there's no professional photographer out there that's going to disagree with me. It's going to say I'm wrong. I'm going to say this video is incorrect. They will all say he's right. Okay? Take that to heart, and thank you. Bye.